this week's weekly review on Xtreme Fan Page Makeover, where I go extreme for you. Alright, here we are with October's Week 1 winner of the fan page reviews. We have Roberts and Roberts, a law firm out of Texas, and Sarah was the one who entered and won. So here we are, we have their website here, very sharp looking, great website, clearly a very competent company, and I can tell that you guys are doing a lot of things really well. So I'm excited to be reviewing your fan page. I can tell you guys have a great company. So we're going to jump over here. You can actually, on their website, you can find their fan page by scrolling down. You'll see here you have a little link. First off, that's one thing to take note of, is that maybe you have a little more prominent pull into Facebook. But so if we come over to your fan page, here we are. Roberts and Roberts. Here's some things that Roberts and Roberts is doing right and that everyone should take note of. So first off, Roberts and Roberts is positioning themselves as a resource, providing value and information. So if you look at their posts, it's just good information that people should know. So if you look, scroll down some, we have some videos. Here is testimonials, which are also another great thing to take note of, is the testimonials they post on here. Builds credibility. But here we have a real long line of questions that was asked and that they filed. So here you notice, do I have to hire an attorney in the state my accident happened? Great question that a lot of people, I'm sure, ask. Should I file bankruptcy after an accident? What kind of doctor should I see if I'm injured? And it goes on, and we have a lot of videos here. So using video as means for giving valuable information is a great tool for engaging your viewers and building that connection, because it builds personality, which leads into my next thing, which is Roberts and Roberts, you're doing a great job at having personality on your fan page. The video is a powerful tool. Your pictures are great. As we have right here, we have a little album called The Attorneys of Roberts and Roberts. People love to meet people, and that's one of the most important things on Facebook, is to build that personal connection. So having these on here is great, and you'll notice when we're on here, your little logo space has a picture of everybody, and we can pull that up here. So great looking team. This kind of picture is great. People feel a lot of connection when you use this kind of thing in your marketing on Facebook. So everybody should be taking a look at this and noticing that these people are providing great value and information, and they're using video as a means to deliver that and simultaneously build personality into all this. In the picture we have up here, all of this are great things that you should be taking note of. Now, some things that would improve their Facebook marketing is if they focus on engaging their viewers. So Roberts and Roberts, you should be working to engage people because you're providing incredible information. Quite frankly, this is some of the best information I've seen in a while. The problem is we don't have any interactions, and ultimately on Facebook we want to make sure we're getting interactions. So what you need to do is a couple things. First, space out your content in which you post. A fan page isn't quite the same as a website where you're trying to make sure it's a resource and all the information is available. And especially with the amount of work, with Facebook, you're trying to constantly put out information. So instead of putting all of this out at once, put it out in bits and use it as a way to engage people. And don't just tell people, create a conversation around it. So if you post something, maybe you want to tell people about this safety alert and Target recalls 300,000 chef-made blenders. That's great. information that people need. So maybe what you do is you use that in a way of to turn it into a question or discussion, open it up for questions so people can respond. Use this as more than just publishing information. Use this as a tool to engage, because quite frankly, what's most important is engagement, not just content. It's about getting those people to engage. And then I would expound on the personality a little bit more. Maybe in these pictures up here up top, maybe we focus on getting those just to be the attorneys. And then in the vertical banner area, you can certainly expound on personality. Personality is great. Just draw it out even more. You're doing a great job. Just draw it out even more. And then the about section right here. Maybe put a little bit more in there so people can learn a little bit about you. I know it's a pretty brief section in which how much content you can have, but maybe put a little bit about there building the trust, because with Facebook they commandeer a lot in terms of how you can display information. So we want to use everything we can. So here in this section, try to draw people in a little bit more. And so the biggest thing that would improve your Facebook marketing, and that's the biggest key takeaway tip for everybody watching this, is to not only space out the videos and when you post them, but to give a strategy as to when you're doing it. So build a strategy about when and how you will release the videos to draw people in. Give them a reason to come back to your fan page. So for example, maybe you have a weekly video. No one needs to know they're pre-recorded if they are, or you can do them week by week, because I know as attorneys you're very busy, and so you can sit down and make 4 videos, 10 videos, 50 videos all at once, and then put them out each week. You can also do a new video every week, answering a recent question. Whatever it is, and however you do it, having all these videos is great, but what's better is spacing them out and giving people a reason to come back. So if you tell people every week there's going to be a new video in which we answer a question and we want your feedback, then people know they got to keep an eye out for this and they got to come back. And it's not just all here. Right now it's pretty overwhelming as is. So that's the big takeaway tip for everybody. Put a strategy into your content and give people a reason to come back. So again, Roberts & Roberts, thank you for entering our drawing to win. And again, everybody, they have some great things that you can look at and take away in terms of how to monetize this for your business. And that concludes this week's weekly review. Now, make sure you get over to our website and check out all the great resources we have on there. Check it out. That's where we post our updates as well as on our fan page. So make sure you check it out, www.xtremefanpagemakeover.com. You'll be able to find a lot of great resources on there.